Okay. Um, so as you can see, um, so these are the options we've got. So uh, based on the definition, like,
Sir, share your screen, sir.
acha, okay. So K-means algorithm. This Euclidean distance is given as the measure. So here the clusters are considered as spherical in shape, okay, and of similar sizes, okay. So these are the two assumptions actually. Hmm. So the sizes are also considered similar, okay, similar sizes, so that we can get same number of or similar number of data points inside each clusters, okay, all around close to that, okay. And okay, mm, may not be in the third case actually. May means like it may not work that well, and there is a last part is there is a variation among data points, but means variation is there, but like inside the cluster variation will be less, okay, variance among the data points will be less, okay. So this is the idea in k-means algorithm, okay. uh, Moving to the next question. So this is the actually question given here. So the similarity matrix between different points are given.
అయిపోయింది అనుకున్నా క్లాస్ మొదలైంది లేదా లేదు లేదు
Okay,
అయితే ఎగ్జామ్
and
ఉంది
you can continue. You have this hierarchy of clusters you have to form. Okay, so this hierarchy is based upon the means like suppose when we have points of uh, higher similarity, then you need low means like that value to cluster. So something like that means like there's a y value here, okay, and so the higher similar ones are lower in that this y axis, okay, and so so the idea is to form it like this. First, that you have to find the point, two points which are most similar to each other, okay. uh, so that is 90.95, as you can see. So 0.95 is point 0.2 and point 0.3, okay. So they must be joined with a lower height actually.
Where are you getting 0.95 from?
0.95 between point 2 and point 3. Okay, any problem?
From which table? Which table are you getting that?
This table,
Yeah,
not
can you just
visible,
show?
small,
Can you just show 0.93? Where is it written?
0.95 here, towards
There. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay.
So not only they will join first actually, but they will be of the lowest height actually here. Okay. Let me bring some water. Okay. Uh, so after 0.95, the second highest is the 0.85 as you can see. 0.85, yes. Hmm. Nothing else other than that. So that is between P5 and P6. So P5 and P6 higher. Okay. Okay. And next 0.85, then 0.80 I think. Anything other than that? Huh. So 0.80 P4 and P5. Okay. So it is done in this way that this is P4. Okay. And now to connect P4 and P5, we have to do like this, little higher, and P5 connect to this. Okay. So this is how we have to continue actually, and we'll get the answer. Okay. So a little bit more, I think, point 0.8 and then 0.75 is the second highest. Second to that. Mm, yes. So 0.75 is the one. So that is between P4 and P3. Okay. So a little bit more height. We're connecting like this. Okay. Now, what did I do? Okay. Um, so P4 and P5. 0.8, 0.75 we are also included, right? So 0.75 is P4 and P3. So this is the one. Okay. And then we have 0.75, then zero point 0.7, I think. 0.7. Sure. So answer you're saying is D. So let's see. So zero point 0.7 here, P4 and P2, and 2 is there. That is, no, P4 and P2 is 1. Okay, same actually. Achha, P2 and P1 is also zero point 0.7. Okay. So this is P2 actually. So we need P1 as well here. Maybe this is P1. Okay. So a larger height. Okay. And that is P1 and P2. And P4 and P2 are already connected, right? P4 and P2 are already connected. So this is the only one that can happen actually. Okay. So we've got the answer D. Okay. Any doubt? But like it,
On the x-axis, right now, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6 are given in the serial order. In all the graphs, the single link clustering algorithm graphs, will it have to be like P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, always on the x-axis in that serial order, or it will be different?
it can be different as well actually. As you see here, means whatever connects in means we have to order according to the similarity here. Okay.
Okay, clear.
Yes, and in that way, if the order changes of the points, then no problem. Okay. Means you have to understand this clustering algorithm is like you don't know order among the points. Means okay. Uh, so this P1, P2 is just naming that they have given. Okay. But in a real problem, there is no order among the points. Okay. So means like you could means a person who does not know many things and still can like guesswork and get to the answer. Uh, like you can see here like similarity is given. Okay. So similar things should be closer, right? Okay.
We can move to the next question.
Uh, just maybe okay. So this is like similar problem actually. Just in place of similarity, we have been given distance actually. And to do this one, just we have to like we have considered the uh, similarity. Okay, highest similarity. So we have to here consider the lowest distance. Okay. So what does this mean is that like lowest distance are more likely to be more similar actually. Okay. So we have to proceed like that only. And here should I write? No problem. Huh. So you have to proceed like
So
this
if
only.
you make it presentation views, so it is then visible.
Not visible,
Very small.
very small, right?
Presentation view, you can make it presentation.
Okay, okay, okay. Uh, okay, better. And what I can do is this is the best I can do actually. So visible, right?
Yes, visible. You can make it presentation view also.
Now I can write. Okay.
Yes, correct.
కౌశి కౌశిత పొద్దుటన్న ఉందా చూడు ఒకసారి ఇట్రా
No, no, I'm not able to write. So this is the best I can do actually. So you have to go by the minimum distance. Actually. You can see this one in this case. Okay, this is between
అన్న ఉందా చూడు
P4 and
అన్న
P.
లేదా
Okay, so
ఒకసారి చూసినప్పుడు మధ్య నీకు ఎవరు తిన్నారా
P3, P4.
ఎంత ఉంది
Okay. So P3, P4 is the lowest. Okay, then you have to move to the higher ones. That is two here, I think. So P5, P6 here. Okay. Uh, so P5, P6 is little higher.
P2, P5 is the, it has the highest, so it should be the first one to be clustered,
P2,
right?
P5,
Yeah.
P2 and P5. It is the largest distance.
So it has to be clustered first, no? And lowest in the y-axis.
No, no. Because like you have to understand like here distance is given. Okay, so if they are closer, they are more likely to be similar. So you have to do it like that way.
In the previous case, what was given?
Similar.
Similar. Okay, okay.
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 So, acha, you have to draw it as well. So this is little higher. Okay, and then what you can see is that like P1, P2 is the third. Huh? So
What have you written next after P3? What have you written here? P1. No?
okay,
Between P3 and P5, what have you written with your sketch pen?
P3, P4.
P,
Sorry,
P,
sorry.
P,
So this is P4
okay.
and this is P6. Okay. So now the next similar is P1, P2 here. This is P1, P2. P1, P2 here. Okay. So and so the thing is like where should you write it, right? In the front or in the back? So in this case, as you can see, first smaller then larger like that. Okay. So as far as I can remember, there has to be the larger ones at the back. You could write like P1, P2 as well. Same thing actually. Hmm. And then higher ones 3, then 4 here. Okay, 4 is P1, P6. P1, P6. Slightly higher. Doubts, I think. Be here. Multiple people wants to join. But certainly very popular this day and today. 16 students. Okay. So let's move on. 4 is there, then 5 is P5 and P1. So P5 and P1 are already connected, like, right? Okay. And 5, 6, 6 is P5, P3. Uh, so this has to be connected, right? So, hmm, okay. I think all are connected now. So done. Okay. So similar approach, just here the different cases like you have to take the lowest distance. Okay. Uh,
Could you
okay.
just graph the solution of the last one? Just one slide back. Yeah.
Any doubt?
No doubt we can move on. Next one. Thank you. Next one.
Uh, so a easy question actually here. So
Sir, previous two questions are for single link clustering. So what about the complex link clustering?
the complex link, what happens is that means like uh, in the between the clusters, okay, what happens is that both the clusters are measuring distance between two clusters, okay, and in so in single link clustering, what you do is that between the two clusters you see look for the lowest distance, okay, and cluster based on that. But in case of complex clustering, you look for the highest distance, okay, largest among the points. We suppose in a cluster, in two clusters, you can have many points, right? So in the simple ones, what you do is you cluster such that means like you take 2 points from each cluster and the and on and you take it on the basis that they have the lowest distance, okay, and in the other case there is the highest distance, okay. So how it impacts is like for any like y value here, okay, how many clusters are going to form is like how many it is intersecting here, okay. So so here as you can see like 3, okay. So actually means what happens is that in case of that means, I mean, in this type of problem actually the algorithm remains the same actually. Just you have to look for the smallest distance and do it like that, okay. It does not change actually, because when you're combining the points, okay, so you have to follow the lowest distance only because that will be similar to each other, okay. But I given you the overview of how it happens, like in the case of complex one the distance is the highest. The distance in two cluster we check by the points which have the highest distance among each other, Okay, but this type of problems, the
Can we solve with this same problem with
means
the?
like you can solve it the same way actually.
Can we solve this question with this complex link clustering, the
Uh,
distance?
means like the same way actually. You have to do by the smallest distance of it.
In the complex link also, we have to see the smallest distance first,
Yes,
and then in the similarity point also, we have to see the highest similarity.
high similarity.
Okay. And so for your for the distance problem,
Mm.
distance your what I say distance problem, single link clustering and complex link clustering both are same. We have to look for the
Means
smallest.
in this type of problem it's the same, but like you haven't understood the difference, right? Means like in each case, what happens is that how many means like you are looking means like distance between the two means like this distance that's given. Okay, okay. So this is based on means like in that case it will be the uh, largest among the 2 points of the cluster. Okay, means like so what happens is like this distance that are given means like distances are different, but the way to do it is same actually. This distance means like suppose the same clusters are given, but if like complex is given, then the distance is higher. Means distance is higher. These values will be higher. Like okay, but the method to solve this type of problem actually remains the same. So what happens is that like in simple, suppose you have many points. Okay, there are the two clusters. Okay, so you're looking for the minimum distance, and that other part that we are looking for the largest distance can be this one. Okay, so like that. Okay, next so k means clustering. Okay, so so here you have to actually find the centroid, or what do you call that? Yes, centroid of that. Okay, so it is actually very simple. What you do it like
What is exactly the question here? I mean, there's no question asked. Assume you want to cluster.
yes, I have actually not taken that one. Okay, so but what you have to find is the centroid of that. Okay, centroid of the clusters. Okay, so three clusters are given. Okay, and how do you do it? Like uh,
Question is what? Please find the centroid of the clusters. Is that the question?
yes, please find
Okay.
the centroid of each clusters actually. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So so how do you do it? Like for each cluster, like you do it like two. Means for each dimension, you have to find the okay. Acha, acha. So
Centroid is just all the x coordinates divided by 3 and all the y coordinates divided by 3, right? Something like that.
nothing other than that. Yes. So this is like becomes 4 and same actually in the y as well. So okay. So this will be like divided by 2. So it will be 2 comma 2, and now this is 14. Okay. So divided by 2 actually as well. This is 7 comma 7. Okay. So another question here. So this is the radius. So what they are saying is that centroid and radius of the two cluster. How do you reduce the combined cluster? Acha. So there are two clusters given. Okay, A and B. Okay, so you have to calculate the combined radius actually. So actually, there is not much here actually. What you do is like for all the data points, okay, you have to calculate the uh, okay. So the sum is the sum of points, okay, and sum of squared points is this SS, okay. So what we have to do is like uh, as you can understand, the new sum will be the total sum, okay, and new squared sum will be the sum of all the squared sum, okay. Means you can understand, means all the square of all the points, okay, and they are added here, okay, okay, and the sum is also added like that, and you can compare with the formula actually. So here we are dividing with the total number of points, okay. Total number of points now is na plus n, okay, and here is also na plus nb. So this is the answer. Little manipulation actually. So this is how you can calculate this one, okay. Any doubt on this one?
The previous question regarding centroid was what was the answer to that? 442277.
Yes, let's see. 442277.
Okay. So this is the next question. Okay, sorry. Okay.
This is another question. As you can see,
Radius of a
Birch
cluster.
clustering algorithm
Hmm.
to a number of points n. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
So radius formula is given here, as you can see. So we can determine the central radius of combination of two clusters. Two clusters A and B given. Okay. So how can you find the radius of the combination of two clusters? So what I meant to say here is like I should explain again. So as you can see, the sum of squared points. Okay. So like for A, you are doing, for B as well you do it. So what you get is all the sum of the squared points. Okay. Okay. And then what you do is n, as you can see in a single case, is like the total number of points in the cluster. So like combination of two clusters you can consider as is you can consider it as the new cluster, okay. So here the total number of points will be na plus nb, okay. And in this case so sum is also like that, sum of a points, then sum of b points is sum of all the points, okay, then divided by na plus nb, okay. There is a total number of points. Formula remains the same overall, just you have to manipulate it according to the data points. Okay. In other cases, what has happened that formula is changed, as you can see. That is why they are not the answer.
What is SSA, SSB? Some SSA means sum of squared of cluster A, isn't it? Okay. SSB is sum of squared of cluster B. Number of points. Sum is okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that coding questions were there. Well, I haven't got time to do that actually. So this is all I have. Okay.
In
For
like, will we be asked coding questions?
another MCQ, you have to implement a different data set like that. Also was there, right?
Yeah.
So where have I got that? I think I have created. So there are questions like this actually. Okay. Run the burst on the input features of MD's dataset using this. So okay, so you have to run the algorithm actually. You have to code it out. Okay. So like that only. Okay. haven't got time to do that actually.
Are you showing this week's quiz?
Now these are actually old questions. You can see the new questions as well. There also you have coding questions or not?
No.
Uh, this is the one, right? Why so slow? Similar questions actually. Maybe the same question. You can see this as like image segmentation. Maybe I can explain a little bit. So, like, what is image segmentation is like. So, what they're doing is like, um, we can explain a little bit here. So, where is the slide? So, please. So, in image segmentation, popularly known as semantic segmentation. So, what do they do is like, suppose there is buildings here, okay, and like this is the image, okay. So, and there are some regions with grass here, some trees, okay, like that. So, what the algorithm has to do is like they have to demarcate the regions as this is building, this is grass, okay, by a color, okay. That is what happens actually, and very lucky as we are, I had exactly done the same thing uh, before. Okay, let's see if I find the code here. Uh, Maybe this is the one. Uh, is this the one? Maybe not. So how can I find that? Uh, Acha, I think I have downloaded as well. Uh, okay, okay, okay. Uh, okay, I can find from here. So is this is semantic segmentation? Download. Okay. Wait a minute. Uh, Slow. Okay, it has already worked. So let it run. So I was just going to give you illustration. What is segmentation? Others are known to you. Just
What is
same.
the difference between these two questions then 2 and 3? We have said it's the same approach. You see
Same.
the question two
Same.
and three.
Yes.
2 and 3.
Same.
Well, the answer will be same for 2 and 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, I've actually done the same question. Actually, yes. I had no idea. Actually. Acha, acha.
Could you just show the your board which you had written for the just previous question that involving the Birch
Oh,
algorithm, Birch, BIRCH, formula the second.
this one that I have explained actually means like I just given the answer on
Yeah, right. Could you just show the board
board.
of what you had written? Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Huh? What are you saying? Any problem? Okay, this is not running. Come on.
No, just 2 seconds. Can you just go back to that one? SSB, SSA, SSB.
Uh, why is it not working? No. Okay, finally working. Uh, okay, need to search actually. Okay, okay. So, well, it cannot work. I think maybe. Uh, this part is not working. Okay, so the thing was like that. Okay, so so this is actually image given. Okay, um, and what I had to produce like this is the label. Okay, means this is supervised actual data, supervised data. So label was also there. So this is the label. Okay, some is tree area, some is grass or something. So something like that. And this is what my model has been able to predict. Okay, the colors are different, but you can understand which this blue represents the yellow here. Okay, not very good, but okay, so like that. So this is the performance you can see. This is the semantic segmentation. Okay, so this question also asks for the same. So like why k-means clustering cannot be a semantic segmentation work. Okay, so from this you can easily understand like one of the reasons is like in this case, like means like using k-means clustering, what does it mean is that like you have to cluster this image, okay, into different parts, but you don't know the label actually, and you're not given this test label as means this supervised data you are not given, unsupervised, okay. This only image is given, you have to cluster it, okay. So you don't know into how many clusters, okay. So that is one problem, okay. And but in our supervised case, as you can see, we know the number of labels. In this question it was given 3, okay. 3 I have to classify into means cluster into 3 parts. If not cluster means segment into 3 parts, okay. And and so as you can see, this is one of the answers actually, I think.
Which is the correct option? Algorithm requires a number of clusters to be specified beforehand. Okay.
Okay, k means you need that, okay. But in our question you don't know how many such segments will be there.
Why won't we know in our case how many such segments will be there?
Means how do you know, means like for which purpose are you segmenting?
Like we can say like trees, road, or whatever.
Well,
House.
if you know that, then that can work, okay. But even if you know that, then that can work, yeah. Uh, okay. So look into that. You've got idea what is segmentation, okay? Image segmentation, okay.
But
We
here there are multiple options correct. So is that the only correct option?
can be multiple option correct as well, okay. And so what is it? And so we usually use supervised data for semantic segmentation, and we use a special class of neural network called the convolutional neural network for this, okay. Well, I've used pre-trained models, so I cannot show you much here, uh, okay. But I can show another code actually today where I'm running it. Here we have used convolutional layers, and this is actually classification, okay. Convolutional layers of neural network, okay. But in semantic segmentation also very popular convolution. Just little introduction, don't need to worry about that, okay. Okay, so I'm planning to stop it now. Any doubt, anything?
How to solve the last two question code running the
None,
code.
well, I have not done.
इस बार सीयूटी पीजी में 6 लाख लड़कियों ने भरा था और 4
Sir, I have no doubt.
लड़कियां
Sir, can
So again,
sir, can you hear me?
can you mute yourself?
Hello.
So okay, so iris dataset is given, okay. So iris dataset you can get from some library, I think, and then you can use this burst also will be given in some framework or library, okay. Okay, the given is actually so you have to use this scikit-learn to load the dataset, that is iris dataset, okay. And then you use the burst algorithm, that will be also from uh, some library, I think. You don't have to implement it yourself, okay. And you have to get the rand index from that, okay. It will be also generated from the algorithm only. That is what you have used, okay? And just put the answer, really, nothing much here.
Can you explain
What,
567? Question
what is
number
the
5.
problem you are having?
So I don't know the coding, how to do the coding and all this. That's why I asked 7, 8, and 9.
How to do the coding? Means like how to you know Python?
No, sir.
No, you need to know Python. Then otherwise,
In Google Colab, I have observed that okay, I typed the Python code. Means I copy paste from somewhere, and I click the run button, but there is no output shown. Like this output, where will the output come usually in Google Colab?
for output you need to print something or need to map something or something like that. Print function you use.
Okay, I'll try that.
It's like a variable cannot be outputted like that. It's like, you have to print. Okay, use
In
the
this
print function.
exam, in the NPTEL exam, will we be asked Python programming questions?
Well, I don't know actually. But depends on how the exam is. Where do you have to give the exam? How long is the exam? I don't know actually.
3 hours, right?
3 hours from home.
No, no, not from home. You go to an exam center and give it.
Then most probably not. Means like where you will be given the software. Means like uh, maybe you will not have the time as well. I'm not sure. Most probably not. But you should do these things. Okay, you learn more actually. How to implement the algorithms is important thing. Okay, uh, just uh, just learning the theory is not good enough. Okay, because these are real practical things. Okay, if we don't implement, then how to learn? I have told you long before as well this implementation part. Maybe I should have shown some implementation, so I did not get the time as well myself.
Could you show like any of these questions in Google Colab? Can you just
Uh, Birch algorithm, where you will get from? Uh, well, you can search like don't know much actually where you get the birch. Let's see, birch algorithm library framework something. Hmm, maybe they have implemented themselves here, or maybe not. Yes, from sklearn.cluster they have imported birch here. Okay, and they have this is the model they have initialized like that. Okay, so so you have something here as well, and number of clusters equals to 5 and threshold equals to 2. So you have to specify this. Okay, this is 5 and threshold is equals to 2. Branching factor is not given, but they have used. Okay, and modeled the fit dataset. Dataset is the iris dataset. Okay, here, and prediction they have got. Okay, and well, you can see the documentation to get the this factor what they've told, rand index factor. So let's see, sklearn documentation. So rand index, uh, rand index, read more in the user guide. Rand index, here it is. So what they're calling it as rand score. Okay, so what they have done is like, okay. So what you have to do is like, from this, you have to calculate the prediction first, okay? Then using these two, you can get the RAND score. That is the RAND index here, okay? So what this means is like, this is not very easy, hard actually. A little bit here and there, you can get it. Uh, so this is the prediction actually, as you can see. So this will be a list, I think, okay? List or NP array, I'm not sure. Okay, you can check. And so you have to use is the labels true will be there from the MNIST data and the prediction that they have given. Okay, just use this one to calculate the score here, like they have shown here. Okay, sklearn matrix you have to import. Okay, so you can, from that you can get the RAND score. Okay, any doubt? Clear? Just try a little bit yourself. Okay, not more than 10 lines of code. Okay.
Sir, can you show the previous year assignment questions one by one?
Well, it's the same. They have repeated the question. This question, well, you can get the answer. No, not question. Same. Nothing to say. Okay.
So one more thing, as a beginner, how can I start learning the Python coding?
As a beginner. Okay. For beginners, so I
I
would
do.
suggest,
I know the MATLAB programming, but I never worked on Python.
for beginners, I recommend this HackerRank Python. So, so these are different problems given. Okay. As you solve, you will learn. Okay, from top to bottom. Okay, and so how to solve it? Okay, I don't know anything. Okay. So how to do it is like, this is the problem given. You have to read the problem statement here. Okay, and this is the submissions. Okay, uh, I have not made any submissions. Okay, so, and the leaderboard not important. So discussion is given here. Okay, so you can see what others are saying, how to solve the problem. Okay, so, and there is editorial here as well. Tutorial is there. Okay, from tutorial you can learn. Okay, and from editorial is the answer actually. Okay, so not, don't see the editorial first. Okay, so use the tutorial, then try to code. Okay, and from the tutorial you try to learn. Okay, and try to code it yourself. If you cannot do, see the discussion and then try to code it. Okay, if you still cannot see do it, then editorial. Okay, so that is how you can learn. Okay, step by step all the problems are given, very easy to learn. Okay, hello world, then if else, then go on. Okay, how much, however much,
So these are the problems. One
yes.
by one, I have to solve.
Then you will learn with problem solving. After each
Can you
problem,
share the link in the chat box?
okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Sir, try to upload the recording quickly, sir. We are getting your recording very late. After the assignment date is completed, then we
Acha,
got the your.
okay, then I will upload today itself.
Okay,
No
sir.
problem.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. hours লাগবে আর 6 hours লাগবে পুরো টাইম শেষ চারে বড় দুটো এসে বলছে তো ভাই দেখা যায় না তুই ব্যাগ লাগবে শুনছি क्या के संगीत में है मोहिनी 146 the lion 55012 update अच्छा ठीक है चलिए बट तो डिस्कस हो तो पारे हम क्लोज हो तो फुल प्रोडक्शन शुरू कर जिसते मैं चेक पॉइंट तो আছে আমি ট্রেন করতে হয়েছে মুভি দুটি চেক পয়েন্ট কি সেভ হতে বেশি তাহলে प्रेमिका को स्वर्ग माना प्यार को भी प्यार के संगीत में मोहिनी प्यार के संगीत में तेरे वास्ते नहीं लम जैसे হ্যালো মা পড়ানো হলো পড়ানো হলো ও ছেলেটা কথা হয়েছে না ছেলেটা কথা বলছে না হ্যাঁ কবার খাবো হ্যাঁ তাই কি পারি উল্টো পাল্টা পড়ালাম তাদের একটু পড়া খুশি হয়েছে আরে অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট ফেলতে হয়েছে তার মানে এইটা করতে হবে কোন রকমে বুঝলো যেই বুঝলো মানুষ অধিকার কি করে মেলটাতে কি লিখবো সেটা বলো তো তাহলে সেটা তো কি তারপরে তাহলে কি করবে তো বলো কি বলবো বলবো আমার ক্যান্সার হয়ে গেছে হ্যালো মানবেন পিয়ন তো সেটা তো বলিটা নিজে মেনে নিচ্ছি আমি লিখে কি করছি আচ্ছা Hale response column. Mother ji, video call kori. प्रेमिका बाह से जो भी छू लिया तेरे वास्ते नीलम जैसा प्रेमिका को स्वर्ग मानो प्यार को भी ঠিক আছে মানছি রাখছি খাওয়া দাওয়া খেতে হবে পড়তে হবে মুখটা দেখা দিল তুমি মুখ দেখালে নি কিন্তু কোডিং করে করে বমি আসছে বলে এবার কোডিং করে করে বমি আসছে রিজন লিখলে ফাঁসবো রিজন লিখলে ফাঁসবো লিখে দিয়ে পেজ করে যাচ্ছি না বারবার আসবো না রাখছি বলছি प्यार को भी स्वर्ग जानो प्यार के